One thing I admire about Trent is his determination, even in the face of doubt.
Wish us luck.
Good luck.
We have to get pretty creative on this build.
Conditions are not ideal, but that's the story of our life up here.
But together, there's nothing we haven't been able to do when we work as a team.
We are in full winterization prep mode. Thanks to Simply Safe for sponsoring today's video. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
The deadline is today, and we are all business.
We got 2 hours, 2 good solid coats of paint, and 1 Aladdin on his magic carpet ride.
Godspeed.
Yeah, the bucket wouldn't even stay up there on that frost. We gotta do some more taping lower sections on the doors. Even on the ribs.
Yeah.
It's so frosty.
Doesn't look ideal.
Well, today's the day. We are hoping, and we will, I hope, finish the house, finish all the paint on the house, and prime and paint the high parts of the garage. And then we got to send the man lift back today. We got to get the trailers moved around, make space on the property. We're getting gravel delivered next week. And then at the end of next week is the end of all summer deliveries. You cannot have any big trucks come up the mountain. It's like the deadline for no more deliveries and the real start of winter. The other big deadline is this weekend. Today is Friday. We're supposed to have a real snowstorm. So far, we've had a couple snowstorms. We're getting to the point in the season where it could snow and not melt any day now. So today is our last day to get all of this stuff done. There's still a little bit of snow remaining right here, but it's melted everywhere else. The real problem is that we need to finish this section of paint on the addition and behind the main part of the house. We need to be on a ladder on the roof, and right now there's frost all over the panels of the roof. I don't even know if that sprayer is going to reach that far. That's the only spot for the sprayer to sit.
It's moving rapidly. We need to get the rest of this first coat on, and then we need to do a second coat, and by then these guys should be done masking the garage. We need to hop over there, start priming the garage as quickly as possible. We got to get 2 light coats of primer, 2 good coats of paint on the front of the garage before the end of the day. And it would be good if we could even end a little bit early, because Ben has to drive the man lift all the way to the bottom of the mountain, and that's going to take him an hour or 2, and we don't want him doing that in the dark. So time is of the essence, and this frost is really ruining our lives right now. We're gonna hook the bucket on the sprayer, and I'm gonna have you take the sprayer and the bucket all the way down this ramp, all the way around to the bottom of this ladder. I'll use that ladder to get up and start painting this stuff over here, so we can at least get the rest of the first coat on that. By then, hopefully some of this will have melted. Worst case scenario, I'll take the sprayer up and put it like over on one of the drop cloths, and then hopefully be able to start painting up there soon.
Wish us luck.
Pretty much worst case scenario here, our bucket is completely full because it's a brand new 5-gallon bucket of paint. And so when you hook it on the sprayer and you try and tilt the sprayer back to move it around, paint wants to slosh out of the top of the bucket because it's so full. But the issue is we really need the sprayer to be all the way down here on the patio so that I can use the hose to get up and start putting the first coat of paint on this primed section over here. I should also be able to step on the roof right there. It's not icy. I should be able to walk up and hopefully get the rest of the primed section of the house right there with its first coat of paint. Then all we have to do is the first coat of paint at the very top of the house over there and 1 more coat of paint everywhere else. The ice and frost is like slowly melting, but time is ticking away and we do not have a lot of it, so we're just trying to get as much done while we wait for the frost to melt as possible. So this is kind of the only option to be making some progress right now. So Allie's going to take the paint and the sprayer all the way down and around, put it down here at the bottom of the ladder. I'll go up the ladder, start painting. Hopefully everything goes according to plan. this is one of those things that's like very difficult for me to watch because I just want to help. I want to like help Allie do this and like not make a mess and not make her like struggle and strain. And right now I'm just like not really able to help and do that. So it's a little frustrating, but we're a team and we're all taking parts in this, and that's just the way it goes.
Cool, thank you. We're going for it. Wish us luck.
Good luck.
What can I do? Conditions are not ideal, but that's the story of our life up here, and that usually doesn't stop us. I don't think it's going to stop us today. We're going to have to get a little bit creative, and we're going to try to do this as safely as we can, but we just don't have time to wait for this roof to dry out, so we're just figuring out how to make it work and doing whatever we can do. Brandon, can we steal you for a minute?
Certainly.
So Ben helped us pull the sprayer around to the ladder that's on the patio, and he sprayed as much as he could, but now the hose is maxed out. So can you help just carry the sprayer up the ladder? And there's a section he thinks it'll be able to stick on the roof.
Here, Ben, catch it.
Nice. Where do you think it can sit? Right at the top of the ladder?
Get it up the ladder.
Under the drop cloth is pretty dry, so he is going to try to just walk on those spots and see if he can get a second coat of paint on the walls. The problem is eventually we need to put a ladder up on the roof so we can hit the higher up stuff that only has primer on it, and for that the roof needs to be dry. Okay.
Good luck.
How's it feel up here?
It's fine as long as you step where it's dry.
It is melting quickly. The frost is visibly gone. It's not just like drips.
Yeah, there's just a little bit of ice left right there, and most of it's a little bit of wetness, which will evaporate here in the next probably hour or two, but fortunately we don't really have that time. I got a full second coat on all the stuff I did yesterday.
Okay.
A first coat over there. Once that's a little bit dry and ready for a second coat, we'll throw our second coat over there. By the time we're done with that, hopefully we'll be able to get the ladder up here, do 2 quick coats up here on the top, and then we will be finito with the house.
Very excited.
Very, very excited. And then we can start working on the garage.
Can I start peeling off the windows back here?
Yeah.
Cool.
We don't ever play it and the night is young. It doesn't matter what we do. There ain't nobody like. There ain't nobody like. You look so beautiful.
Getting it done, no matter the obstacle. No matter what problems are in place. We're gonna wait a few minutes and then hopefully do that second coat. Do the first coat on the high up stuff on a ladder. In the meantime, I think we're ready to peel off the paper and tape in the boys' bedrooms, which I'm excited about because for the last like 2 weeks, this has been their view. Let's give them back their mountains.
Ain't nobody like you. Ain't nobody like you. Ain't nobody like you.
Is that Billy Boo? Billy making noises? Oh my goodness, what are you doing? Whoa! Ah, are you spinning? Whoa, that's a good spin, Billy. Whoa! Yay, Billy! That's good. I didn't know if he was gonna laugh or cry.
Yeah, he's been silly all morning.
Hi, bud. Uh-huh. Are you having fun?
How's it going out there?
So good.
Good.
There.
Are they gonna finish today?
I hope so. I think so. But we just peeled off the tape off their windows.
Okay.
So like there's like light in the
Oh,
house
nice.
again.
Good.
It feels so good.
Feels like this when we go to take a nap, we'll say goodbye to outside, and there's been like
There's nothing there.
paper.
Bye. Bye outside.
To that, it makes me dizzy.
Whoa, Billy. You're a silly goose.
Yeah. Say bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. I'll see you later.
We're gonna go outside in a minute, okay?
Okay. We're starting to prep our Thanksgiving menus and all of our holiday plans. I'm super excited to decorate for Christmas, but Trent has said, no, we gotta do Thanksgiving first, which, okay, he's got a point. One comes before the other. But during planning our Thanksgiving menu, I've also been carefully considering all the risks involved because Thanksgiving is actually one of the peak seasons for house fires. Luckily, we are super safe around here because we have sensors and monitors in place thanks to Simply Safe. And Simply Safe is the sponsor of today's video. You guys know we've been using Simply Safe for years. We have cameras and water sensors and door alarms all over this property. It's been amazing. We absolutely love their products, and it's great because they offer monitoring plans that start at just $1 a day. It's super affordable. There's no hidden fees, no long-term contracts, and it's been named the best home security systems by US News and World Report for 5 years in a row.
Simply Safe on home.
And with Simply Safe's Active Guard outdoor protection, crime can be stopped before it happens. Security cameras alert monitoring agents to suspicious individuals. They can speak to them in real time, trigger alarms, and even request urgent police dispatch, all before a break-in ever happens. If you're thinking about protecting your home or maybe the home of a loved one, now during the holiday season is the perfect time. Simply Safe has a crazy discount going on, 60% off when you sign up for a professional monitoring plan. All you have to do is click the link in our description and you'll also get your first month for free. Check them out at simplysafe.com/Trent Allie, and thanks again to Simply Safe for sponsoring today's video. There is no safe like Simply Safe. All right, well, the good news is Brandon just said that everything is ready on the garage, so we can start priming that as soon as we're done up here. The bad news is this is the hard part. They did it.
Gosh dang it, boys.
Yeah. You see Dada and Brandon? Blowing you kisses. Yeah. All right. It is noon. We are making moves. Trent and Brandon are finishing up that second coat of paint on the high spot, on the ladder, on the roof. They're getting it done, and so far nobody has gotten hurt, which is all I really care about. Ben and I have been walking the whole property, trying to clean up scraps, random pieces of like tape and metal and siding and roofing, nails, just like all of the trash that we can collect, and throwing that away. Now he and I are going to move some wood, create some space for our snowblower path. We are in full winterization prep mode. It's exciting. It's a fun time of year. The other good news of the day is it definitely has warmed up. Everything is melting. It is sunny, not super windy. So hopefully as soon as they are done painting the house, we can switch over to the garage, get all that done. Hopefully just check off everything we were trying to get done today to prep for the possibility of permanent snow. Everything here, the bed, the bumper, the tire, all the wood. We're gonna figure out the best way to get over there. Just like that, they have finished painting the house. The entire house has been fully painted. Brandon is starting to take off the tape and the paper on all of the windows. We're finally getting our views back. I'm so excited. We are not taking 1 second to break because time is of the essence. Trent is immediately in the man lift and going to start priming the garage. Some people do leaf cleanup, not us. We do paper cleanup on the roof.
Oh yeah, we're doing paper cleanup.
Yeah.
This is a little messier.
That motion of you just shoving it into the bag just reminds me so much of cleaning up leaves as a kid.
That's why I'm so good at it.
Yeah. There was always like one weekend in the fall when my dad would be like, all right, kids, let's go. And we'd all have rakes and tarps and it would be like a whole weekend event. My mom would never make an appearance. It would just be me and my dad and my brother. And we'd have bags and bags and bags of leaves that we just put into a pile in the backyard. And I was always like, what is the point of this? It doesn't matter. Every year.
I'm getting out of bed, reaching for the water glass. I need to cool my head. Yesterday evening's all a mess, and I know you're still in town.
Hey. Oh. What? Are you talking? What are you saying? He like forgets to move his hand after he goes down a couple stairs.
He's like hanging.
Move your hand. There you go. I know.
Oh, it's gonna be a good day when I see you coming down the road. Oh, it's gonna be a good day on the highway of my bleeding soul. When I start to lose control,
All right. It always just ends up taking a little bit longer than you expect, but we've got like an hour left, so we can just keep up the pace. I'm hoping we can get 2 coats of paint on the garage, and then we can return the man lift today, which we kind of have to do because it's gonna snow.
good day on the highway of my bleeding
Primer definitely does not want to come out of the sprayer good.
You are one with the beaver today.
I am the beeve. It's hot out here.
It is. I think I would like to just do 1 coat of primer and then 2 coats of paint, but this is such direct sunlight that I feel like we really should do 2 coats of primer and 2 coats of, we don't have time. Do 2 thick coats of paint then, otherwise we're gonna have to do this every year, you know?
All right, that's very, very exciting. It took me about an hour or about 50 minutes to get the front of the garage completely primed. Now I just need to do 2 good coats of paint. I'm gonna try and put each coat on nice and thick. Thankfully, it is all in direct sunlight right now, so it's drying very quickly. I'm gonna get a really thick coat of paint to dry, do another really thick coat of paint, and then the front of our garage will finally be painted. And from a full frontal view, it'll kind of look like both of our structures are completely painted, even though we still have 3 sides of the garage left. I'm very, very excited that we're getting this all done on today, which is basically the last clear, blue-skied, sunny day until this snowstorm that's coming tomorrow. Hopefully after that snowstorm we can paint the rest of the garage, but who knows? Might have to wait till spring. But at least the front will be done. All right, here we go, baby. We got 2 hours, 2 good solid coats of paint, and 1 Aladdin on his magic carpet ride.
Godspeed. Sparkling, shimmering
How's it look from down there?
So good. Really pretty.
Done.
It's insane.
We're moving to the back.
Nice.
Finish off doing that stuff.
Beautiful.
Excellent.
That's it.
Tell the back.
Sick. How's it look?
It's pretty good. I'm getting overspray all over me. I feel like a churro right now.
Dude, look at that. You're crushing.
We're doing it.
Funny because it's not really frosted tips if it's black. It's like anti-frosted tips.
Just paint all over me.
Yeah, but it looks cute. Cool. That was coat number 1.
We have 1 hour and 15 minutes left. That took me 45 minutes, so should be able to do this next coat relatively quick. Try and clean up all this paint stuff. Ben can start driving the machine down, and we'll be calling it a day.
At the last minute, we ended up deciding to paint the garage the exact same color as the house. We were worried that from far away, they're close enough together that it kind of looks like one giant structure, and that looks a little bit like foreboding and intimidating. But I think having it be a different color would also just look a little bit out of place and weird. And now that the first coat of actual paint is on the garage and you can see the colors all together, it looks good. I really like the wood grain on the soffit and the posts of the deck. It really makes the colors pop, and I think it's gonna look really nice. And I'm very excited to finally be able to finish our landscaping and plant some big trees to really finish out the foresty mountain vibe.
Victory is mine. We made it.
That's amazing.
Got about a half an hour for these guys to pull all the masking with the man lift, and they can start taking it down. We're gonna take the machine off, start cleaning all this stuff out.
Good job, Trent.
Thank you.
What do you think of the color?
It's meh.
It's meh?
Meh. Hopefully it looks better once we take the paper off of the soffits.
I think it looks really good.
I'm glad you think so.
I think you did a great
It's your
job.
house too.
Thanks. Actually, this one is yours. You can have this garage. I'll have the house.
It's fine with me. I'm gonna make the casita really cool then.
The tape is coming off. I'm stunned. I can't even believe it. What an incredible couple days, you guys.
Very stressful, but we finally got it done. I honestly can't believe that we did it because everything was working against us. My knee, the weather, wind, everything was just one problem after another, but we finally did it. And the house is completely painted. So we still have to do 3 other parts of the garage, but I think we can do that before real winter gets here, and now we can actually return the man lift and we're not gonna be in trouble, so. Things are looking up, baby.
I can't even believe it. The house is fully painted. You guys, we've never had the house painted.
It looks so good.
It looks amazing.
The color is so cool.
Oh
I'm
my
so
gosh.
glad we picked that color.
And I'm super excited that we picked the same color to go with the garage. Like, we're just gonna do it all the same color. It's gonna look amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm into it. I like it.
I think if we would have used a different color for the garage, we would have regretted it, and
Yeah.
it wouldn't have like matched the house, or it
Yeah.
would have been like too different. So,
I'm just glad it's happening. I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
but I think this is where we're gonna let you guys go on this one. So if you guys enjoyed coming along on today's adventure, make sure you show us by giving us a big thumbs up on today's video. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already,
Thank you guys. We love you.
and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe. Striking the wind up.